This right here is a very old cedar fence, but this is going to be my inspiration on how I'm going to design that. What I have here is 2 cedar fence posts, very, very old, that were out in the woods, but they are just so cool. They still have the nails in them from the barbed wire. They have some really cool colors. They're completely dried out. And the really cool part is some of them still had the barbed wire in the hooks yet. I think what I'm going to do is make a really cool and unique deer camp sign. But I will also leave those hooks with the barbed wire, because that's the original barbed wire that's in it. It's very fragile, so I know the barbed wire is pretty old too. Look at that, still solid. Even burned it. Whew. This will be the back side, but I don't want to take away a lot of the character in it and the natural beauty of the aging, because, I mean, you can't replicate that. And then I did go out there this morning, got some inspiration. I actually tripped over this rock and thought, wow, that's kind of cool. So that one's going to be on the base. I'm also going to use this one that has moss on it yet, because that is how it would be found out in the woods. And I also picked up some other goodies. Some leaves, pine cones, bark, a clump of natural grasses, some weeds, some moss that I just peeled off of one of the rocks, and then pine needles and some pine cones. Well, before I start putting any stuff on the base, I just want to show you the sign. Okay, so I thought to make it look kind of authentic, I would have Mr. Capper, you know, put a couple of shots in there and put some holes in it. So I said to him, all right, let's see if you can hit the deer. And this is just like right off of the deck, close to the pond. So I figured he'd be able to hit it really good. But let's see, out of the 8 holes that are in there, boy, I only see one where you actually got the deer, honey. Okay, so he did ask me if I wanted him grouped, and I said no, just put some holes in it. So yes, he's a much better shot than that. Well, the base is a little bit different. I did end up trimming it off. It's not a perfect circle, and I really don't want it to be a perfect circle. But then I went outside and I pulled off this long strip of cedar. What I'm going to do is glue that around the edge there, and that'll help finish off that front and cover up that plywood part of it. All right, well, there it is in the basement finished. I really like it because all of it came from the land here. So sometimes it's about sentimental value and just having fun doing it.